Namaste, beautiful souls. If this video found you today, it's not a coincidence because Mahashivratri is coming on 15th of February 2026, and it's not just a festival, it's a powerful energetic portal for transformation, release, healing, and also for divine surrender. Now, today, as a tarot reader, I'm going to guide you through a few things in this video, so stay tuned till the end. Firstly, we'll talk about why Mahashivratri is celebrated. Secondly, we'll talk about how can you fast correctly for Mahashivratri. The do's and don'ts you must follow. Simple puja and abhishek you can do at home. And the last part would be something like a powerful remedy that you can use so that Mahashivratri is truly becoming a blessing in your life, right? So stay till the end because the final ritual can definitely help you release a lot of stress, any kind of negativity, any kind of emotional pain, and heavy karmic energy, right? So let's start one by one. Let's understand the significance of Mahashivratri first. So Mahashivratri literally means the great night of Shiva, right? Spiritually, it represents the union of Shiva and Shakti, Shiva and Shakti, we say. So basically, what does this mean? This means consciousness and divine energy coming into balance, right? So it is believed that on this night, Lord Shiva performed the cosmic dance, which is Tandav. Shiv Parvati united in divine marriage, and spiritual energies are definitely very, very high for meditation, healing, and inner awakening during this time. From a tarot perspective, this night carries the energy of death and rebirth, which we talk about transformation in the death card, right? The Hermit, which talks about deep introspection, a lot of contemplation and analysis. The High Priestess card, which talks about spiritual awakening and being in a lot of balance, right? So this is from a tarot perspective. So what I'm trying to say here is this is not just a celebration, it's a night to kind of release ego, any kind of toxic patterns, stress, emotional baggage, etc., etc. Whatever is not working out in your life, just release that and step into your higher self. Okay, coming to the next part, how can you fast during this day, right? See, fasting is not a punishment. We all need to understand that very, very clearly because see, I am a person who's a foodie and it's not very easy for me to fast, right? And God does not want us to punish ourselves, right? So understand that fasting is not a punishment, but some kind of energetic cleansing is what I can tell you, right? So you can begin fasting from sunrise on 15th February and continue till the next morning after sunrise on 16th February, right? Or also you can break it after your night puja or abhishek that will perform, and I'll talk about it in a while. So the suggested spiritual flow that you can have during this day will be morning. You can start your fast and set an intention, okay, whatever that intention could be. Second thing is evening onwards you have to begin Shiv puja and chanting. Nighttime, definitely meditation, mantra, and abhishek, right? So choose fasting according to your health as well, right? First thing is full fast. Full fast means you can just have some water and fruits, right? That's it. Then the next one is the fruit fast, where you only have fruits, dry fruits, and coconut water, right? Third thing is you can also have some light sattvic fast, which I will prefer. It will be a combination of sabudana khichdi, peanuts, and any vrat related food you can consume, right? Then last one would be a spiritual fast for people who really don't think that they can actually have a control on their diet. They can definitely do this spiritual fast. What is that about? It's about avoiding negativity, any kind of gossip, anger, overthinking, using cuss words, right? So try and fast in this way spiritually on this day. If you have health issues, please, please, please don't force strict fasting, right? Shiva wants awareness and not suffering, okay? Please, please, please understand this. Intent matters more than all of these rules, guys, right? So let's move on to the next part, which is the do's and don'ts. What are you supposed to do and not do on this day? So let's talk about the do's. First, you have to wake up early, though it is tough for most of us, including me, but we will have to make it up, right? So wake up early and take bath. Second thing is wear clean or light clothes. Okay. Third thing is chant Om Namah Shivaya. Now, I would definitely say chant it throughout the day. But if you have your own routines, then maybe at least sit in front of your altar or temple and just chant for at least 108 times. It'll really help you. And just don't chant for the sake of it. Have your faith and imagine Shivji in front of you, fulfilling all of your desires. Have faith in him and chant Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Fourth thing is you can definitely sit in silence or meditate. Now, meditation could be in any form. You can just close your eyes, sit and visualize whatever it is that you want, or you can just sit in silence and listen to the playlist on YouTube with the songs that are related to Shivji, right? Fifth thing is you can also kind of offer water or milk to Shivling. Okay, I'll also tell you about how you can perform this puja later. Last thing also, main thing that we all have to practice is please practice forgiveness and emotional release. Like forgive people who have caused you pain, forgive people who just vanished out of your life, forgive people who are ignoring you right now, forgive people if you have overgiven a lot of your time and energy and you have never got in return anything from these people. Don't hold grudges, right? So let this be a day of forgiveness and emotional release. The next thing that we're going to talk about is what are the things you should not do. First thing, fight, gossip, or any kind of grudges, right? Don't hold grudges. Don't have any kind of fights at your place. If you are having fights, just take a step back and try to maintain silence, right? Um, Next thing is do not consume alcohol or heavy tamasic food. It could be anything like eggs, chicken, anything. Non vegetarian food and alcohol is a big no on this day. Okay. Third thing is manifest, control, revenge, or obsession. Do not manifest these things. Okay. You should not be in that revengeful attitude that, you know what, today is Shivratri, I'm going to do this just because I want to cause some stress in other person's life. No, don't have that obsession or revengeful behavior towards anyone, right? Last thing is perform rituals without intentions. You should not do this, right? Have these rituals done in a way that you have a set intention for it. Don't do it just for the sake of doing, right? So these were a few things. So understand that Mahashivratri is all about surrender and not perfection, right? Lord Shiva is also very forgiving, and your intent matters. Your faith and devotion towards him or in him matters more than anything else, right? So don't be very calculative in this spiritual terms. I know most of the people watching could also be very logical, very practical in life, and they might be like, if we do this, what will happen? No, don't be so calculative. What is there in your heart matters more to Lord than anything else, right? Last second part, I would say, because last I will tell you a powerful remedy. So this will be the last second part where I'm going to tell you how you can perform a simple puja or abhishek, as we call in India. You can just do one thing. The best thing to do the puja, or the best time to perform puja, will be at night, okay, after sunset till midnight, okay, or around midnight meditation time, which is which we call in India as Nishita period, right? So try and perform puja during this time. What are the steps? The first step is you have to light diya or any incense sticks that you have at your place, right? Or sage, whatever. Second thing is offer water, milk, and honey to Shivling. Okay. You can also use curd, right? So water, then milk, then honey, then curd, then water, right? Same thing you can keep repeating while you're chanting Om Namah Shivaya mantra, of course. Third thing is you can also offer bilva leaves if available. We call it as bilva patra. So you can just Google it, guys, if you don't understand a few terms, right? Fourth thing is chant Om Namah Shivaya 108 times while you are performing the Abhishek. Or at the same time, if you're done with the Abhishek and you still feel like you want to perform more, because this happens with me, I decide that I will chant only for 108 times, but I just don't feel like I am totally done. So I continue with other prayers. So the next thing you can do is chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra, right? What is that? Om Trembakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urva rukameva bandhanat mrityor mokshiya mamrutat. Right? So I said it a little fast. You can also Google it. Chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra thrice or 11 times, 21 times, or 108 times, as far as you are comfortable with it. Do this. If you still have time, please play Shiva Tandav Stotram for 108 times throughout the time. Not necessary that you have to just sit in front of God and just play it. Not necessary. Throughout the day, while you're doing your work and just busy with your routine, you can still play these all mantras. Trust me, the change that you feel within yourself will be really amazing. You guys will come back and drop in your comments section that I had this experience and that experience. I'm very sure. So please try and do that. Last thing is, after all the abhishekam is done, you just have to sit silently for a few minutes. What most of us do is we just perform a ritual or a puja and we are like, okay, we are done, thank you, and all of the gratitude we express, and we just leave. No, sit down and feel that presence of God in your life, right? Shivji in your life. So that silence is where Shiva's energy will truly flow into your life, right? You may have a lot of changes in your aura as well. So one more thing, I just got a thought, like if some of you are here and you don't have a shivling at your place, you can also do this mentally with full devotion. I said spirituality is not about calculations, right? So do it mentally. Imagine a shivling and do it with full devotion. It's not necessary that you go and buy a shivling. Of course you can, but if you don't have, then you can do it mentally with devoted mind and heart, right? The last thing, a powerful stress remedy that I'm going to tell you is something you can do after all of the things are done. So before sleeping on Mahashivratri night, take a piece of paper and a pen, of course, and write one fear. Okay, whatever that fear could be. I have fear of losing XYZ person in my life. I have fear of losing my job. I fear losing my family members. I know most of the cases today are these, right? I fear having some kind of loss in my business, right? I fear about my health. Whatever could be your fear, write that fear on a piece of paper. Second thing you write there is one stress or emotional burden that you're currently carrying. I am emotionally burdened because of the relationship that I am in. I'm emotionally burdened because of the responsibilities that I have currently in my life. I'm emotionally burdened because I'm only attracting a lot of toxic people and I am getting into depression, whatever it could be, right? So write that one stress or emotional burden. The third and the last thing that you can write is one toxic habit you want to release. Most of you have been trying to maybe get rid of alcohol, get rid of cigarettes, maybe get rid of using a lot of your phone, right? You have phone addiction. Addictions don't always mean alcohol, cigarettes. It could be anything else, having a lot of sugar, right? So maybe you write that down, that I want to get rid of whatever habit XYZ it is, right? So one fear, one stress or emotional burden, and one toxic habit you want to release. Write all of these three things on that paper. Fold the paper towards you, okay, and safely burn or tear it off, right? Tear it off, I mean. So while doing this, you can just say a affirmation to yourself. Not necessarily you say what I'm saying, but it could be something like, I surrender this pain to divine transformation, or I surrender this pain to Shivji and expect only blessings in my life, right? Something in present tense that is positive is what you have to write, okay? So let Shivji carry what you have been holding on for too long. Okay, so try this and it will definitely help you. So as we head towards the end of this video, Mahashivratri is not definitely all about rituals alone. It's about stillness and chaos, clarity in confusion, and also awakening in within darkness, I would say, right? So take this day very, very seriously. First thing to do is release stress. Second thing, surrender control. And third thing is allow divine transformation in your life. Okay, so if this video has resonated with y'all, please drop your comments and write below as Har Har Mahadev, or you can also drop a Trishul emoji in the comments. Also, check the pinned comment for more details and follow me on Instagram at Divine Alchemy Tarot 777. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well for more spiritual videos like this. And if you want to go for a personal paid reading or you need guidance on this day of Mahashivratri or anytime in the future, you can always DM me on WhatsApp. All the details are mentioned in the comment below. Okay, so one conscious night can shift your entire energy. Har Har Mahadev. I shall see you around, guys. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.